report has revealed New South Wales employers have the strongest hiring intentions outlook of all the states and territories, while overall national hiring expectations are steady for the second quarter. Western Australia and Queensland have seen a dip. Well, let's get some more on this latest survey from Mark Steyn, CEO of Hudson Asia Pacific. Thanks so much for your time. Yeah, just firstly, you're also pointing out too that this improvement in New South Wales, it's a positive for the overall economy. It does have implications.
Yeah, look, whilst we've seen employment outlook for the Australia as a whole steady looking into quarter two, what we have seen is a big rise in New South Wales. And as you said, we see this as a really positive sign. One, New South Wales has traditionally been the engine room of the Australian economy. Two, the sectors where we're seeing some strong growth, in particular financial services, IT, as well as professional services. What we're seeing there is, an underpinning and often a lead indicator, particularly through financial services, that things are on the uptick.
What about the national read, though, for the second quarter, the intention to hire? It's remaining about 23%?
Yeah, look, we saw an uptick coming into Q1, and we saw those positive sentiments. It's levelled off in quarter two, and I think it's remained in that range, sort of 21 to 24% net hiring intentions for probably the last 5 quarters. Overall, as you mentioned in your opening, we've seen Queensland and WA, the mining states, come off a little. We've seen SA and Victoria hold, but we have seen this big uptick in New South Wales, which does give us confidence that, one, the economy is balancing out. We're not seeing the strong effects we've seen from the mining states in the past, but more importantly that, the strongest state economically in Australia is picking up.
And do you drill down into whether the employers are intending to hire permanent staff or temporary staff?
Look, again, you're getting a mixed picture across Australia. The perm hiring intentions in New South Wales are strong. What we're seeing in some of the weaker states, or where there is greater uncertainty and where people are looking to hold their perm headcount stable, particularly WA, Queensland, Victoria and SA, what we're seeing there is a shift to contracting and using contract resources to bolster their needs until they see greater certainty in the outlook for the market and hence the employment.
You're mentioning there financial services among those with the strongest employment outlook. Just in terms of professions, when we're looking at those different industries and different professions, legal best employment outlook when you're looking at professions?
Yeah, look, it's a small employer, but we are seeing legal, we're seeing professional services, which includes the accounting houses, the consulting houses and the IT organisations as well. We're seeing those really strong. So typically those organisations or types of industries are engaged to help organisations in their transformation, help them when they're going through acquisitions, help them when they're reshaping their business in one way or another. And again, it's often a lead indicator and underpins some of the growth that we see flow down the track.
And HR, so you're quite encouraged by the lift that's been seen there?
Look, really encouraged. We haven't seen strong hiring intentions in the HR profession for a fairly significant amount of time. And why that's important, it means organisations are turning their attention to their people, turning their attention to the skills and capabilities they need, and investing in the HR profession to help them implement and execute against those plans. So again, for us, that's a lead indicator and a positive indicator in terms of looking forward to the market.
With the unemployment rate at the moment, this where it's likely to peak, obviously it hit that 6% mark in January. Are you seeing, though, that sentiment is still quite cautious?
Absolutely, the sentiment remains cautious, and I think with what's going on around the world, day to day, week to week, which way is the US going, what's going to happen in China, I'm cautiously optimistic. I don't think we're going to see the unemployment rate shift substantially from where it is. We've actually seen a drop in New South Wales, and to me that's a positive sign. Cautious, yes. Will they continue to bring in people as organisations transform? Will they continue to use contract labour while the uncertainty remains? Absolutely. but the lead indicators out of New South Wales are positive, and I expect that to flow through to the broader economy as the year unfolds.
Great to get your insights from this latest survey. Thank you so much for that.
Pleasure.
Mark Steyn there from Hudson, Australia. Well, let's just turn now to